For many, fall is the best time of year, but for others, it brings apprehension for the coming winter months.
Seasonal affective disorder is a serious problem. It affects 10 to 20 million Americans. But there are strategies, and a lot of them are backed by research, to get us all through this darkest time of the year. Dr. Christine Whelan is a clinical professor in the School of Human Ecology at UW-Madison. We like to call her our happiness guru. Hi, Christine. Good to see you.
Welcome back.
Too. Thanks.
So this really is a serious issue. It affects a lot of people, and it really changes people's behavior at this time of the year.
It does, and in fact, 1 in 10 Americans suffer from some sort of seasonal mood shift, right? So it's darker out more often, right? It would be wonderful to wake up every morning to the birds chirping and sun coming in your window, right? But it's going to get cold. We're not going to want to go outside as much. The sun just isn't shining as much these days.
Yeah, the sun doesn't come up till, what, 7:30 now?
Something like that.
That's right, and so, you know, the idea of some behavior change strategies to not only just get you up and go, but to get outside. These are the things that research is finding is the way to boost your mood in the winter months.
So the darkness produces a chemical change in us.
It does. So when it's dark outside, our bodies make more melatonin, and that makes us sleepier, right?
Oh.
But it also can make us more depressed. And so, you know, even on a gray day, there's a whole lot more sunlight out there than there is inside. So actually getting out, going on a walk. I just went on a walk this afternoon. It was gray and cold, but that's a mood enhancer. It lifts your mood to get out there and get moving.
And you can sort of program your lights. We were talking about this, to just come on without you having to do anything. You need the light.
You do. You need the light. And so research shows that rather than trying to overcome a bad behavior and try to get yourself not to do something, it's better to set your environment up so that you can succeed. So, for example, setting up an automated light so that all the lights go on at a particular time of the morning and get you up and going. There are plenty of people who use those seasonal affective disorder lamps, the full broad spectrum lamps. If you sit in front of that in the morning for about 20 minutes while you're getting your morning coffee, that can also be a mood enhancer. You know, all of these ways of tricking your body to say, hey, you know, it's time to get up and go.
Have alarms go off, buzzers.
You know, that is true. Now, I do want to say, though, that a lot of people love the darker winter months as well, right? And so it's not about just trying to avoid it, but sometimes embracing it, curling up by a warm fire, you know, enjoying that time inside where it's cozy, setting up lots of twinkle lights around you to really enhance that feeling so you can have light in the darkness.
You don't have to worry about cutting the lawn or working in the yard.
Well, except for snow shoveling, but you're going to come over to my house to do that, right?
I live in a condo. I don't have to do it.
No, but it's true. You just restructure your thinking a little bit. I always put Halloween lights up outside of my house for that very reason, so that when I come home at night, it's all lit up.
It's all lit up.
And it makes, it just, I don't know, it just makes me feel happier.
It does, and setting up those lights, again, so they go on automatically, can be a way of welcoming yourself home. And so light in the darkness, and then also embracing the darkness as a period of sort of hibernation for us as well, right? Curl up with a good book.
Yeah.
We're a modern civilization, but all this goes back to primal times.
It absolutely does. I mean, you know, so before there was electricity, of course, our lives were totally, you know, mandated by whether there was sun or whether there was not, right? And people acted differently on the full moon than they did on a totally dark night. So yes, we have circadian rhythms. We go with these with the seasons, and that's okay. But for those of us who have to keep on keeping on, staying activated and getting out as much as possible, and hoping for that snowfall maybe, so that the sun can glint off the snow. Is there anything more beautiful and bright than that?
I agree.
Well, you're half full, I'll tell you.
I know. I'm all about happiness, right? I mean, that's why you guys like me, right? I'm the dose of the
happiness guru.
Yes.
And there's nothing you can do about it, so embrace it.
Well, exactly. Exactly. So, you know, enjoy it, and 'tis the season.
That's
almost.
Right. Yeah, right, no.
Extra hour sleep.
And yes.
There you go.
Yeah. There you go.
There's all sorts of positives.
Fall back. I love it.
Well
Here we
done,
go.
Mark.
Here we go. It's all good.
All right.
Thanks, Christine. Good to see you.
Good to see you, too.
Final check your forecast coming up.
With your role playback?